Oh shit.
Oh
this
shit!
So
Welcome to Dyketopia, the podcast.
Hello, World Wide Web.
For those of you that are listening at home right now, we're looking into a camera, and I don't know about you, I've never been more comfortable. I love being physically perceived.
I think you're doing great.
Yeah,
Do you think like the power posing on the chair is helping?
Is that what's going on?
No, it does feel comfortable.
Yeah, I like it. I do feel like I could fire somebody.
Don't do that.
I could. You didn't let me finish.
Okay,
you didn't let me finish.
You could.
But I won't.
Okay, wow, how benevolent of you. What a benevolent move to not be firing anyone right now. Anyways, we're at a studio. We're at Dude IDK
We're at Dude IDK Studios where our friends Nick and Morgan are helping us have some semblance of professionalism.
It's super awesome.
Yeah, we're really excited.
If you are watching this, we also have a backdrop done by Rainbow Dome. We're excited to be able to use this. It's the best, gayest piece of...
It's really cute.
It's so cute.
And if you're listening at home, what's up?
What up? It's kind of like we're from the 50s and we're like, that song. It's like, video killed the... Like, we're...
The 50s? That's from the fucking...
That's from
80s.
No, that's from the 80s. Those are two separate thoughts that kind of came at the same time.
Okay.
But it's like, if you're listening at home, we don't know where you're getting this podcast.
Do you know who Axis Sally is? Oh boy, what have I done? Okay. Axis Sally. So during World War II.
Classic.
You know how it is.
You fucking love this history shit.
She was an American that was living in Germany and would make like anti-American propaganda radio to play for all the American soldiers at night.
Anti-American?
Yeah, she'd be like, I'll bet all your wives are cheating on you and nobody wants to fuck a guy with a missing kneecap.
What?
I'm paraphrasing.
Was she American or was she German?
Yeah, she was American, but she got roped into the German propaganda machine.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So how did you find out about her?
I mean, I don't know, man.
Just part of it.
I don't love World War II. I love...
Okay, thank God.
I love learning about it.
Okay.
That's all I had to say.
You sound like my dad.
I know. If you think that I haven't used this to get in with dads all over the world, you're out of your fucking mind.
Wow. All over the world.
Yeah.
In Tokyo, you're saying.
Well, Tokyo Rose was the American living in Japan
doing
that did the propaganda. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Was this a whole thing?
Where, there's a whole thing.
They would get, American citizens would get turned and used for
propaganda.
Damn.
Yeah. There's one in England, but it was a boy, so I don't remember his name.
Wow.
It was like
homosexual.
Like Blimey McWithers or... I'm paraphrasing.
Kate, don't alienate our British audience, aka
Sophie.
My girlfriend.
Okay, that sounds good.
What's been up? What's happening
besides World War II propaganda?
Yeah.
Well, we had our biggest show yet.
We did have our biggest show
at the O Theater.
That was so much fun.
It was so fun.
What was your favorite part?
Oh my God, there were so many parts. The cheerleaders from Cheer Colorado.
Cheer Colorado, we are obsessed with you.
And you like on paper or like through emails, you book cheerleaders and you're like, oh, this will be so fun. But then the reality of like 20 smiling faces.
The happiest people you've ever
being
seen.
So nice, so excited. Yeah. The energy was like, I couldn't describe it.
No, that was... unbelievable. When we got up in a thigh stand, the sounds that came from the crowd, I've never felt that in my life. I'm like, oh my God, like,
yeah,
this is some next level.
I was like, this is how dictators are made.
Like we were just shaking with adrenaline.
I felt I could have punched a hole in some drywall for sure.
Yeah,
I felt
1,000,000%.
Yeah, and both of our parents were at the show.
Yeah, that was really cool. My parents loved.
Oh my God, tell me everything they said.
Well, my mom went into like marketing manager mode. She's not a marketing manager, but she just has a lot of ideas.
But she switched into that mode.
She just she was like, what's the vision? What's the plan? And was just kind of giving me ideas for the show. One of which was, we've got to get our social media together. And I was like, Mom, I love you. I'm doing my best.
What does she think is missing from the social media?
I don't know. But overall, she loved it. She had a great time.
Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson.
We love ya. We love you, Debbie. I gave her
love you, Debbie.
Debbie's a Dykenista now.
That's so
is
cute.
Mitch.
That's a huge, I mean, I don't mean to like read into your family stuff. That's like a huge deal that they were at the show.
My parents are Republicans, and
it happens.
Missouri,
not to my parents, but
not to
somebody.
Not to everybody. Someone's got to be voting that way, and Mitch and Deb were part of that crew.
Yeah.
But they had a great time, and that was the first time they've ever seen me do comedy, which was
whoa,
kind of unbelievable.
Didn't know. That's so badass.
Yeah, they've never seen me even do stand up or anything. I think my mom has seen my clip online, like a couple clips online.
Oh my, that's so awesome.
I know. So for them to come to a
that's really putting your best foot forward.
Yeah, like come see me in this way. But like they were there for like the rehearsal. And so I was glad they were there to see like the cheerleaders and like the strap-on chant. I was like, you guys get a little warmed up.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were smiling and my mom was drinking wine and everyone was so great. Like,
yeah, that was one of the first things I heard your mom say when we met. When you were like, you can sit at this section, and she was like, can you drink in this section?
Oh my
like,
God.
Debbie, let's fucking party.
You can drink anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Red wine
that's
for all.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it was so fun.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's badass.
I know.
I think that Rush Limbaugh dying really created a space in a lot of people's hearts for other ideas.
You think Rush Limbaugh died and then Dyketopia was able to be implanted?
Exactly.
Don't let Fox News get this clip.
Ooh.
Ooh, Fox News.
Yeah, ooh.
I was friends in high school with the niece of Rush Limbaugh. Have I told you about this?
Do you have you have told me this.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory with what's her fuck? What's her name?
Her name is Kristen, and she works at Fox News, so put some respect on it.
Okay.
No, I remember one time, like, I just didn't think it was weird at all.
Okay.
Like, Missouri, small town Missouri is just, like, a different world.
I feel that way. Hearing everything about your childhood.
Yeah. Like, the vibes were rank. And, no, one time I remember, like, right when iPads came out, I remember she said to me, she was like, oh, Uncle Rush got me an iPad. And I didn't fixate on the Uncle Rush part. I fixated on the fact that she was getting an iPad, which seemed like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that it was weird that she was related to Rush Limbaugh. Now I look back and I'm like, that's horrifying.
Who did Rush, do you think, leave all of his pills to in his will? Do you think she got in on that?
I think they probably did a familial split.
That's good. That's the only fair way to do it.
That's
what makes this country great.
I'm just like, he literally was on the radio, like, reading off the names of people who died of AIDS. And then, like, literally when he died, her post was like, this man brought so much joy to the world and so much good. And I'm like, what reality are you living in?
If you like Rush Limbaugh, that's fair.
No, it's not. No.
But, not fair. That is one thing.
That is a thing.
To then say that he brought people joy is just not true.
Yeah, it's like, you're deluge.
This man scared the shit out of America's grandparents for 30
decades.
Years. Yeah.
Actively.
Didn't Trump give him a Medal of Freedom?
Yes.
Oh my God, what a bunch of fucking nobodies,
Absolute idiots. So anyways, hope you're doing well.
Yeah, so our show was great.
Yeah. How did we even get there? The show fucking rocked. We had a great time.
We had so much fun.
Someone gave us Dykenista necklaces, so like goals unlocked.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. We literally thought the only people listening to this were our partners and April.
April, we love you.
I also found out Michaela's an avid listener.
Wow. Hey, Michaela.
Yeah. Michaela's awesome. My best friend from growing up. She came from Tacoma, Washington to see the show.
It's so fun.
And it was like very moving for me.
She's amazing.
I also had the chance to introduce Michaela's son to all the cats in my house.
That's huge.
And he was really excited. He's 3. He loves cats.
Cute.
And so if I felt like cool, like he made me feel like hot shit because I knew all these cats.
Look at this home I live in. All these cats live here too.
Yeah.
I'm amazing.
Yeah. A layman's eyes would be like, that's interesting that you live with so many cats.
Yeah.
But
some non-gay people would say that that's sad.
now this 3-year-old knows how fucking cool I am, and that was really important to me.
That's big for you, the
Yeah.
validation.
Thank you.
I did a lot of vintage shopping and like thrifting. We hit up probably 7 arcs over the weekend.
Oh shit, with your fam?
With the fam.
Fun.
Me and my mom love to thrift and antique. And I found something that I wanted to show, and I thought we could
I did not know you thrifted this.
we could rifle through this. So this is a January 1980 Playboy Wild and Crazy anniversary issue with a Steve Martin interview.
Can I have this when you're done? Just
Absolutely.
frame it as art in my house.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
I saw this and I was like, I was with my mom, and of course she was like, oh my God,
Oh, good. I hope you threw my name under the bus and was like, Kate loves this shit.
No, I'm like, I was like rifling through. First of all, he's wearing a fucking diaper, which is unbelievable. Is that a diaper? Or is that like an 80s short?
Don't make me choose.
That looks like,
That's fucking so strange.
I don't know.
They
that's
did
the
all
one
their
part.
work editing the women. That
Yeah.
by the time Steve Martin just came on set, they're like, I just put him in a fucking diaper. No one's looking at him anyway.
Oh my God. I didn't even read what's on the front of this. It says, San Francisco, gay power ignites a straight backlash.
I cannot wait to see this. Oh my God.
Should I? Oh my.
I used to
I don't think we can show this on camera.
I used to steal my brother's Playboys.
Did you?
Not steal. I would borrow them and then put them back.
Without him knowing?
I guess it'd be. I hope not.
Wait, there's something in here. Playboy photo flicks. Turn the tables to get a little more action in your life. And literally, it's like you cut this out and
put it in like a slide machine.
And that's pornographic, but
That's so fucking awesome.
wow, people were desperate for entertainment. Like now we just have TikTok. Shel Silverstein.
Are you serious?
This is a pornographic Shel Silverstein. Okay, we gotta move
No
on.
way. Like,
This
I can't wait to see
This
this.
is the best thing I've ever purchased.
How much did you pay for that?
It was like $10.
Money well spent.
Yeah. What I loved is like when I was flipping through, there was a ton of like Colorado mountain.
Yeah.
Advertisements.
Marble Man, dude.
There was one about like Breckenridge skiing.
That's so funny.
Okay, I really should have like.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my
I
God.
can't wait.
Getting good styling mileage. Okay. I guess I could go to the. What do you call that? There's a lot of.
The centerfold?
No, I want to go to the Steve Martin. Should we go to the
Yeah.
centerfold?
Do the girls have bush?
They so much bush.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's important to me.
Yeah, look how much bush.
Damn.
That's so funny. Times have
Herbert
changed.
Walker, Mamma Mia.
There's also a ton of articles in this. Like, there's like fiction, there's poetry.
That's a big joke in old pop culture. Like, I read Playboy for the articles.
Yeah, I read Playboy for the articles.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I read Pornhub for the articles. What?
Yeah.
Why is
that funny?
Sorry, I guess I'm the only English major in the house.
You like literature.
Cliterature.
No. Okay,
Sorry,
where's
that
this
rubbed you the
fucking-
wrong way. I'm so
No.
sorry. You're just jealous of how fucking gross I am.
Oh my God. Oh, this is depressing.
Tell me everything.
It's the gay one.
I've never wanted to grab something more.
I know,
Just
I
like,
know.
"Do it."
Well, I'm like literally struggling.
Okay. Are the pages stuck together?
No, I'm just okay, I found it. Oh, this is it. Playboy interview. Steve Martin, a candid conversation with the immensely popular comedian about life and laughter and arrows through a prematurely gray head. He's like pretty fine.
Yeah,
Objectively.
Steve Martin's a handsome guy.
Wow.
I had a really weird experience. So do you remember the movie Freaky Friday?
Of course.
Do you remember Jamie Lee Curtis's like fiance
Yeah.
in the movie, like that actor?
Uh-huh.
So around that time, I'm reading my brother's Playboys just as
Just
a
reading.
right. I'm so fucking stupid. I've been so gay this whole time and was like, no, I just love magazines.
Were you kind of like doing this at the centerfold?
No, just like.
You were just, oh my God. So like alone with yourself, you couldn't even look.
No, interested. This is me reading the thing front to back.
Oh, but were you like looking at the photos?
I don't know if I was dwelling on them, but I was like, huh. I literally was reading Playboy for the articles.
Wow.
You know, like most well-adjusted 13-year-olds.
Straight 13-year-olds.
I was a very precocious reader. And
you just wanted to get your hands on anything and everything.
A little bit. And so they had a profile of that guy, that actor.
Oh, yeah?
But Freaky Friday had just come out. And it was like such a wholesome movie. And it's him talking about all of his favorite playmates throughout the years.
What?
And like which one of them had nice tits and all of this. And I was like, whoa. It was very like,
you're like,
it shattered an illusion for me that I wasn't ready for. You know what I mean?
Right. Like finding out Santa's not real.
And that Santa really loved Miss Playmate April 1938 or whatever. That's
Jamie Lee Curtis's husband in Freaky Friday isn't a wholesome man.
Yeah.
Talk
About a Freaky Friday, honey.
Hey. Okay, there's nothing really great in here. I'm like, let me just say the gay rights.
To read this so bad.
Okay, I'm gonna read this bit about gay rights backlash. I'm homosexual, and this is like sad.
I didn't know you had an article in here. That's awesome.
I know. I'm actually 82. I'm homosexual, and I'm becoming concerned over the so-called anti-gay backlash. I'm not surprised that such a reaction is occurring. To me, the word gay is nearly as offensive as fag, and now probably connotes to most straight people. Oh my God, this is awful. I can't read this.
Can I? Let me see.
Just take a look and just that's so depressing. It's like actually hate speech in Playboy. They're like effeminate clowns on TV. Like, don't talk about me like that.
Oh, this is weird.
Is that written by the perspective of a straight? No, yeah, they said I'm homosexual. It just kind of goes to show that like times have
a very
changed.
Self-hating homosexual.
Yeah, sad.
Ew, it's a pick-me fag.
Yeah. I hope he's okay now. What gay man is writing into Playboy? What gay man is like, you know who needs to hear this? Straight men who are using this magazine to jack off. Like, I'm going to change their minds while they're like, it doesn't make any sense.
I think Playboy should be profoundly thanked for ignoring the quote-unquote gay rights militants.
Oh, wait, okay.
While consistently supporting homosexuals as citizens and human beings. With the lunatic fringe attracting all the attention, people are starting to forget the vast majority of homosexuals are neither closet queens nor flaming faggots, but are indistinguishable both in appearance and in moral values from other quote-unquote average citizens.
God. This is the love.
Ooh, and then he compares himself to the civil rights movement. That's not great.
Nerd.
Okay, name withheld by request from Chicago, Illinois. You're a terrible person.
I just think, like, it's sad to see that is, like, that also still exists today. Like, I stumbled upon an Instagram account called Gays Against Grooming, and it's like, gay people who are, like, right-wing, who are basically doing the whole, like, we're just like you, straight people, we're just like you, and like there are these like some of that language still is happening today,
so
and that's so depressing.
Yeah.
That's so depressing.
Caitlyn Jenner, dude, like sometimes I think she forgot she transitioned or something.
It's just like her whiteness and her money.
The door literally shut behind her.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so sad. Okay, let's talk about something different. I made a really great purchase.
Let's hear it. I'm sorry. And then, yes, I want you to look at this ad.
Wolfschmidt vodka, the spirit of the czar lives on. Okay, those dogs are, show the camera. Gotta let them in on it.
Okay.
I love those dogs. They're so weird.
The Borzois, I think.
Are those what those are called?
I never
feel
know
like
how
those
to
are,
pronounce it.
There's some dogs you see and you're just like, those are rich dogs.
Oh my God. The copy in this ad is something that would never exist today.
Let's hear it.
It was the time of war and peace. The Nutcracker Suite of Tolstoy and Dostoevsky. Yet in the
crushed them.
age when legends lived, the Tsar stood like a giant among man. He could bend an iron bar on his bare knee, crush a silver ruble with his fist. He had a
What?
thirst for life like no other. When is the vodka showing up in this ad, dude?
Give it
And
time.
his drink was the toast of St. Petersburg. Genuine vodka. Life has changed since the days of the Tsar. Yet Wolfschmidt genuine vodka is still made here to the same supreme standards, which elevated to the special appointment.
I'm sorry, what the fucking...
Okay, so this used to be the official vodka of the Romanov court. I feel like they're leaving out a bunch of key facts about the Romanovs and what happened to them.
What the hell? Man, times were different.
This is the best magazine I've ever read in my life.
Wow, Camel. This is something else.
All right, if
we'll crack this open
talk
later
about anything else,
we'll crack it open later. This is something that deserves review under a
deserves a Pulitzer.
Yeah, or that. That's what no one's talking about enough, is that Playboy is the best of the best.
Well, so I'm obsessed with that ad or that podcast.
What podcast?
About the
Yes.
girls who used to be on the Girls Next Door.
Right.
And now they have their podcast Girls Next Level.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Make their
money.
money.
They're awesome. I love them.
Okay, so my purchase. I bought a bidet. I got a deal.
That's crazy. I hear those are for assholes.
I'm out. No,
everyone in the room is so fucking mad at me.
They're for assholes.
Or they're for people that are like washed up.
You should get one. Oh, bitch. Yeah, I didn't know how you felt about them.
No strong opinions on either side.
Yeah.
I tried one once and went.
That's the vibe. I was just
Yeah.
like, Sophie has one, and I think it's awful. It's like you're just spraying cold water into your asshole.
So one might ask, why did you get one?
I got one. I didn't get one. I had an Airbnb in Austin that had one, but it was like there was nice like heated seats, and like it had all these like
just
functions.
Like a broken drinking fountain that was shooting straight up.
Literally, like the water was warm, and I was like, oh, this is like really nice. Like I've wanted to try. I wanted to get the hype because millions of people think not using one is disgusting. So I'm like, there's gotta be a reason.
Yeah.
But I've just never felt the appeal because I'm like, okay, you're just shooting cold water into your asshole. Like, I don't really like that.
Only on the weekend.
Yeah, like only.
You're gonna have to buy me a drink first.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I was converted, and so I ordered one, and Tushy, like, remember everyone?
Oh my god, you got a Tushy.
I did, because it was like 40% off, so it was $90.
Okay.
And I feel confident I can install it on my own, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not that confident. And it has a setting to make the water warm.
Perfect.
So I'm like, this is gonna be good.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for you.
I feel like I'm like 3 years late to like
the
whatever. Craze of what everyone was doing.
I have one more awesome thing to say.
Let's hear it.
They teach you to really live in the moment, like take it day by day.
Why? Why, God? Why?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That one's for you, pal. Do it for him.
And him. Lord, I lift your name.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
Maybe
you'll have to
next time
come
I
try
over to
it.
your house, I'll try it out.
Yeah.
I tried one. I used to house sit for this like pretty well-to-do neighbor. They had a bidet. I had no idea what it was.
Right. It's so confusing.
Yeah, and then I was told what it was and tried it, and I was like, ah! And that was it. So
Yeah.
I
just jump. It's just like, this isn't a good...
It's been like over 25 years since I tried one. So maybe...
Wow, you tried a bidet.
New me, new butthole. I'm ready to go.
You have a new butthole? Congrats. I know you've been working on that for a while.
Thank you. If you save a little bit every day.
With one donation of
We're
$1.99 per month.
We're a finance advice podcast.
Yeah, it's called... Well, no, we could fundraise for my new asshole.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to come back from that. I have that song stuck in my head.
What song?
Lord, I lift your name on high.
Oh boy, I have another one stuck in my head. I have no idea.
Which one?
It's like upside down, bouncing off the ceiling, inside out, Stranger to this feeling. Sing along.
I'm
No
sure.
clue what I should do. I'll go crazy if I can't get next
To you. Is that from the 80s?
I feel like it was either S Club 7
Yeah, Upside
or
Down.
A-Teens.
That's a tough
My
decision.
grades went down from A to D's.
That's a lyric. Oh my god.
ADHD, everybody.
Love that.
I meant to do a peace sign, but I shocked.
You did the shocker?
I shocked.
No.
It just comes up.
Dykenistas, this is our new hand sign.
Yeah.
It's the shocker. We're reclaiming the word dyke. We're reclaiming the shocker. In your high school, were like boys really obsessed with throwing the shocker?
I had an opposite thing where I got to college and I saw one person do it in pictures once.
No.
And I thought that it was just a thing people were throwing out, and I was so like malleable. So there are a bunch of pictures of me from like 18 to 20, just like.
No. And then did someone have to say, do you know what that means?
Uh-huh.
Was that a friend or a random person?
It was a guy I was hooking up with. And he was like, 2 in the pink.
Oh, don't even finish it. Don't finish it. Don't say it.
And then I stopped doing it as much, except for just now.
So he was basically just like, no girl of mine is going to throw the shocker. Only I throw the shocker.
No, it was something along the lines of like, I've been meaning to ask.
So he was really nice about it.
It was totally. It was coming from a place of curiosity.
That's nice. You're having like a cute photo at dinner and then you're just like.
Yeah, he's like, I've been meaning to ask, why are you throwing up the shocker so much?
Was he using the shocker on you?
No.
You all were having very
Is that a
lights
physical
off
thing? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. God gave you 2 hands. Just figure it out.
Yeah, you could. There's a lot of ways you could go at that.
My fingers are so small that.
This is horror. Like men in high school, boys, children would like have this sticker on their car and like drag race down the one fucking long road to high school, and you're like, there goes Jared with the shocker sticker again. It's
We had guys, like car guys like that, but the shocker sticker wasn't a part of it.
Wasn't part of it. What about like the balls that hang off the back of the car?
Truck nuts?
The truck nuts, yeah. Dude, I saw...
Their government name.
I saw... their God-given name. I saw truck nuts on a bike. On a bicycle.
Wait,
recently.
That's really funny.
That was horrible. It was horrible.
What?
I hated
would
the
do
vibe
that.
of
That's
it.
hilarious.
I hated it. I didn't want to know anything.
I had a bumper sticker in high school. I guess it went on my laptop in college because I bought it.
You went from car to laptop.
Well, I got a sticker that I was too afraid to put on my car.
Fair.
But I got it in high school, and then I put it on my laptop.
Wow, what did it
and
say?
It was like the mud flap girl, but it was like
Yeah.
a guy with a belly and a trucker hat.
That's so you.
I know.
I've never heard anything more you. Look at my little giggle that I'm putting on the back of my MacBook or whatever the fuck. Like,
and it was my only. I've got weird. I don't put stickers on a lot of stuff.
Me neither.
And so it was like very prominent.
So you're like at the library getting ready to like
Just
work.
like,
look at me flipping the script.
Let me read Russian lit. Yeah. Well, and I was in the linguistics department, which was a pretty serious
oh my God.
department.
And you were just your little jokes.
Yeah.
It's so weird. You've always just been funny.
I've been obnoxious always.
Yeah.
Clown always.
Clown always.
Yeah.
Clown core.
Okay, so there's something I'd like to talk about. I'd like to close the loop on the ultimatum.
The ultimatums. I was gonna say, speaking of clowns.
I would like to make an observation.
Okay.
A statement.
You want to make okay? Kate's making a statement on the ultimatum.
Press release.
Okay, Vanessa.
I wrote a letter.
Yeah, I'd like to read this really poorly written press release. What? Yeah,
so,
let's get into it.
Well, so we recorded the last episode about the ultimatum, and then maybe like 2 hours later, Lee and I watched the finale.
We watched
with,
the
last two all my
episodes.
Housemates, our partners, like everybody.
It was so fun.
It was really fun. The pictures from it, everyone looks fucking horrified.
We're just
the
like,
whole time. Yeah, but we did not think that Mildred was the messy like DV person.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought
I think not everyone was shocked by that. I think, like, everyone on that show suspect. Because you're on that show. Like, what's happening here?
I was really disappointed that Netflix, like, invited her back. Okay, so
horrible.
For people that are listening that don't know what we're talking about.
Or don't care.
And
aren't going to watch it. These are some spoilers.
Yeah. So Mildred, who sucked, we find out that during the time of the show being aired and the reunion, that Mildred got arrested for a domestic violence charge against Tiff.
Horrible.
And they were talking about it on the show, and Tiff was really, like, activated by that.
Horrible.
And had to step outside, and Sam was so sweet.
I know.
And, like, God, Sam.
Sam?
I hope someone's taking care of Sam.
Me too.
Because she's really given her all to everyone else.
She's given everything.
But there's no way Netflix didn't fucking know about that.
Yeah, or do a cursory check.
And to invite her back to, like, that's so fucked up.
In the same room, and then no one did it. I think everyone was just, like, horrified.
Yeah.
Watching all that. Like, I think it's so funny because, like, Netflix is like, we're going to give, like, lesbians and queer people what they want. Here's your own show. And then everyone's, like, triggered by everything that's happening.
To knowingly bring someone on and give them a platform when they just got arrested for domestic violence against a partner who's also in the same room. Like, no one wants that.
No one wants to watch that.
That's really fucked up.
That's what I think. It's like when you watch reality TV show with, like, straight people and, like, they're throwing glasses at each other, like, it doesn't seem really connected to reality. But then seeing all these people who are, like, some of them are more normal than not. Like, a lot of them obviously want to be influencers and, like, do their thing. But a lot of them are, like, kind of normal gay people. It's just kind of like, whoa. Yeah. This is a lot to, like, watch this play out.
Really turned how I feel about Tiff, dude. I feel really bad for them.
Yeah, me too.
And I hope that they're doing okay. Not that I didn't wish them well before.
Sure.
But I think it informs a lot of their behavior.
Yeah.
And I hope that they are feeling supported and loved.
I know. They're, like, going ham. Seeing everyone on TikTok is wild.
My algorithm has strayed away from that, and for that I am thankful.
Me too. I was just like, I don't need to see, like, Tiff's podcast. I mean, I know we're recording a podcast right now.
Yeah, I can't explain it. It's different when we do it.
I don't know. Do you think we should order life coach journals with our faces on them?
Well, also, yeah, the fact that we are in no way saying that we'll improve people's lives, I think is nice. And I think
Speak for yourself, honey.
I think makes for a better podcast. Yes, no, I know you're doing great work out here. I'm just existing.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
We're doing great. We're changing life. What was so, like, let's not talk about the reunion. Let's talk about, like, the last one. Like, obviously I think the big, like, bombshell was Yoli, Mal, Xander. Yoli became a villain as well.
Yoli fucking sucks and stood up for Mildred.
Yeah. And so everyone is just like, boo.
Yeah, Yoli revealed themselves to be pretty toxic.
I mean, the whole thing is just messed up, obviously. But, like, the fact that, like, she took her ring off after saying yes to Mal, and
that was so fucked up.
That was so drama. Was there anything we were happy about from the I thought none of them should be together.
I was happy with Yoli's outfit.
Okay.
I really liked her dress.
Yeah.
Thought Mal, per usual, looked great.
Yeah. I'm happy Vanessa and Xander did not get together.
I'm happy they didn't get together.
That was big.
Smart.
That was the weirdest breakup of all time.
Yeah. It was almost like it was on national TV or something.
Almost like there were cameramen hiding in the woods.
So I'm watching. Have you heard of the show Couples Therapy?
I have heard of it, yeah, but I haven't watched.
So I read an article about it in the New Yorker, and I thought it was because they get pretty deep, like on couples therapy.
Explain what it is?
It's literally that in the sense that there's one therapist, and the series or each season follows like a series of couples, like throughout and their journey in like a 20 session thing with couples.
20?
Yeah,
20
like
sessions.
15 to 20 sessions.
Whew.
But they get so intimate and so vulnerable. I thought there's no way that there would be cameras in there. But this article revealed that it's on a sound stage.
Wow.
And that there are camera people in there, and they're like literal ninjas. Like,
kind of just closing in.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a camera on right now, and I'm just kind of like,
well, I guess, if their whole job is to be as silent and still as possible,
you can slip into that space pretty easily.
Yeah, and that at a certain point the cameras go away. People talk about that on like Big Brother and Survivor.
You just forget about it. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, I should say my friend knows someone who's casting for the next season of that.
Oh,
and the way that this person like posited it was like, do you want like free high quality mental health counseling? Come do it and you know, be a part of this show. And I was just like, that's so rough if like your only way to access therapy with your partner is by going on the show and doing it. Like,
yeah, I mean, so Orna's the therapist in it. Her rate is something like $500 an hour outside of the show.
Oh my God.
And so I think the show does a really good job of showing what therapy usually doesn't show, is like a huge range of socioeconomic backgrounds.
That's cool.
And like
different types of problems people have.
Yeah, and like not just the problems of like the wealthy elite.
Really rich people, yeah.
So I think the show does a good job of that, but isn't that fucking like
500, yeah. Therapists really do set their own rates.
Mm-hmm. Dude, she lives in New York. She can.
Yeah.
Like,
there's rich people that live there, I hear.
Yeah. We don't know for sure. But
listen to that insight. Wow, huge. Really bringing new thoughts to life.
Any final thoughts on the ultimatum before we move on with our lives?
I can't wait for season 2. Or, excuse me, the second queer
love
season.
Ultimatum.
They're coming to Town Hall for a party. Vanessa and Tiff
are coming to Town Hall. I am so curious what they're like.
I know. Like it's.
Are you going?
No, I'll be out of town. But like.
Yeah, would you go if you were in town?
No, the tickets are $60.
Oh, okay.
And then the meet and greet for them is $120, which I'm like, get your money. I guess like this is why you're here. Yeah. But like, how awkward is that going to be? People are just going to be like, hey, Vanessa, you were like the villain, but then at the end you were like way less of the villain. But like, it's great to meet you. And like, Tiff, sorry about the sitch. Like, it's just like not a show that was fun to watch. I mean, it's fun to watch, but like, it's not like it was a happy ending for any of these people. So it's weird to then be like, come out to this party with the people from the Ultimatum. Like, right?
Yeah.
Is that just me?
I used to watch. I've seen the Real L Word, that reality show from like a long time
ago. Oh yeah.
And Whitney, the girl in it, would like host parties all the time.
Yeah. Which that makes sense. That was a little bit more like, this is a day in my life or whatever, which there was drama in that show.
That's a really good point.
But this was just like
a completely different context.
This show is like, you had a trial wife and a trial marriage, and we saw all, you know,
Have you ever been to a meet and greet before?
I met Earth, Wind, and Fire in the Cayman Islands once.
What the fuck? What?
It was just like a photo.
Rewind.
I know. It was awesome.
So you were tending to your offshore banking account.
Exactly.
And who was there?
We've got to save up for $500 therapy, of course.
Who was there at the buffet?
My ex was working for a music festival that I got to just go to, and then me and my ex's dad got to meet Earth, Wind, and Fire. And it was cool. It was just like kind of a step and repeat photo, and then just like chit chat super awkwardly for about 30 seconds. And then
what were they like?
They were very cool.
Okay.
They were super just like.
I hope so, because their music is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it would have been sad if it was like
anything else.
Yeah, but also like you have a long line of strangers you have to like that's a lot.
I hear from a lot of people that meet and greets are just the fucking worst, like for everybody.
Yeah. I've never paid for one. I know people have paid for like my old roommate paid to do a meet and greet with Fletcher. I love you, babe. I support you.
Is this? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Fletcher got her and me, more her, through some hard times. So that pick is worth a lot.
That's so awesome. There are no words. The only meet and greet I've done, I won a contest on Facebook.
Oh my God.
In like 2009? 2008, 2009.
Facebook competitions.
Yes. And it was like a I don't remember. And I got to meet. Do you remember that YouTube video?
No.
Of the guy. You just know that you don't.
I might. I'm just like nervous for who this is gonna be.
Do you know the guy that was like, look at this fucking haircut?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Nix can't hear me. He hates me.
All I know is free.
Do you remember the look at this fucking haircut guy? Like right when Jersey Shore was a thing.
One of the characters in that show.
Am I proving to be 50 years older than everyone?
I don't know.
It's worth my time. I'm gonna look this up. Talk amongst yourselves.
On our podcast.
On our podcast. It was right when America was being introduced to the kind of people that are from Jersey Shore.
Oh, right.
Like that.
Oh, it was a viral video, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and he had a meet and greet at the Goose in Boulder.
Oh, and did you go?
Yeah, I won tickets. My new haircut. The description. This is a video of a Guido talking about what he's going to do tonight.
What?
Do you remember like Jaeger bombs?
You are literally so over my head. I was talking about how the shot at love with Tila Tequila was like I was talking about that with someone. It was very like revolutionary.
Apparently she had a boyfriend when she did it.
Oh, that sucks. But like they admitted that bisexuals existed, which was cool.
Yeah, and she's like alt-right now.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this. Ugh, boo. Can I see it?
I met everybody from this video.
This is my new fucking haircut. You know what that means? I'm getting some fucking pussy tonight. My boys, they're coming out. They all get the same haircut. They're getting some fucking pussy tonight.
Yeah, I have a picture with this guy on an SD disc somewhere.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking grind them till my fucking dick falls off.
Oh, I'm going to grind on them till my dick falls off.
So I met
America. I love it.
my version of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
So you met
in the Goose, which is my version of the Cayman Islands.
Kate, is it true what they say that you should never meet your heroes? Or were you appropriately
I honestly
impressed?
barely remember what the meet and greet was like, but I do know I have pictures somewhere on like a disc from my digital camera.
Did he have the same haircut and vibe?
Yes, full costume. I think he was in character.
That was a character, or that was just who he was?
I want to believe that was a character.
I cannot believe that.
There was a moment in the early, like, when YouTube just started becoming a thing.
Yeah, like shoes and the talking muffins.
And did you ever hear the, like, what, in the butt?
Yeah, what?
And there was this
God.
other one called Jackie and Deborah that I really... This
Could be a
guy
whole
who
other.
does a voice on Bob's Burgers, I think he's the mom.
Okay.
He, like, taped his nose up. Have you seen this, Nick? He, like, taped his nose up and is, like, a 14-year-old girl in a fight with her best friend.
That
like,
sounds
Jackie,
familiar.
come talk to me! Oh, I loved it. And there was a really brief moment of these people doing, like, bar appearances.
Make your money while you have your moment. Yeah.
That was the only one I went to, but, yeah.
Wow. And then 15 years later, you're a comedian.
Yeah, I was really inspired by my new haircut.
I'm gonna grind till my dick falls off.
I forgot how
that
crass
was
it was.
That was crass.
Yeah, that was really crazy.
On that note, I feel like we killed this podcast. I feel like we crushed this.
We've covered everything there is to cover historically, culturally, scientifically, because of your butthole.
Spiritually.
Yeah.
Did we say emotionally? 2 in the pink, 1 in the
heart.
Exactly. Thanks for watching or listening to our podcast,
Yeah.
Dykenistas. We love you so much.
Per usual, thank you to Sophie Birkin, who made our cover art. Thank you to Rainbow Dome, who made our
new backdrop
art that we're obsessed with.
Sash Levatov for photography, and Dude IDK
Yeah,
for our new studio.
If we sound good, that was us, and if we sound bad, that was them. So if something offends you, just be like, God.
You're trying to blame Morgan like Morgan was holding up cue cards for you to say shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we love you guys.
We love you, IDK. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Have a great week, Dykenistas.
Yeah. Bye.